remember being 11. Life was simple. Joy was at the helm. Fear kept you safe. Anger fought for fairness. Disgust prevented social poisoning. And sadness. Well, sadness helped you process big feelings. For Riley Anderson, this team of 5 emotions had everything under control inside her mind's headquarters. They had built a life for her in Minnesota, filled with friends, family, and a deep love for hockey. Her core memories, those precious glowing orbs, were mostly golden, thanks to joy. They powered the islands of personality: Family Island, Friendship Island, Goofball Island, and of course, Hockey Island. Life was good. Then everything changed. A move to San Francisco threw Riley's world into chaos. The emotions struggled to adapt, leading to a major catastrophe where joy and sadness were accidentally ejected from headquarters. Taking the core memories with them, the remaining 3 emotions tried their best to steer the ship. But without joy, Riley's personality islands began to crumble. It was a perilous journey back for joy and sadness through the labyrinth of long-term memory, the whimsical world of Imagination Land, and the terrifying pit of the memory dump. Along the way, they met Bing Bong, Riley's forgotten imaginary friend, whose selfless sacrifice is still one of the most heartbreaking moments in animated history. In the end, Joy learned a crucial lesson. Sadness isn't something to be suppressed. It's essential. By allowing Riley to feel sad, she was able to connect with her parents and begin to build a new, more complex sense of self. A new, multicolored core memory was formed, and the control panel was upgraded, ready for whatever came next. And what came next was puberty. We pick up 2 years later. Riley is 13, navigating the treacherous waters of middle school with a new best friend, a spot on the middle school hockey team, and a shiny new set of braces. Inside headquarters, things are running smoother than ever. Joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust have found their rhythm. They've even developed a system for bottling up Riley's more unhelpful memories and shooting them to the back of her mind. They've built a strong sense of self, a beautiful, string-like structure woven from all of Riley's belief-forming memories. Everything is perfect. They're a well-oiled machine ready for anything. Or so they think. In the middle of the night, a blaring alarm labeled Puberty jolts them awake. A demolition crew storms into headquarters, trashing the place and installing a brand new, much larger control panel with 1,000 new buttons they don't understand. And then they arrive. 4 new emotions bursting onto the scene. First, there's envy, tiny and starstruck, wanting everything everyone else has. Then comes ennui, the embodiment of teenage apathy, draped over her phone, barely mustering the energy to care. Next is embarrassment, a big, blushing giant who just wants to hide in his hoodie. And finally, their self-proclaimed leader, anxiety. She's a bundle of frazzled orange energy, carrying an entire suitcase of worst-case scenarios and planning for a future that hasn't even happened yet. Anxiety has a plan. Riley's heading to a 3-day hockey camp with her best friends, Bree and Grace. This is her chance to impress the high school coach and make the varsity team. The Firehawks' anxiety believes the old emotions aren't equipped for this mission. Riley needs to be a completely new person to fit in with the older, cooler high school players, especially the team captain, Val. Anxiety's first move: a hostile takeover. She decides that Riley's old sense of self, the one built on being a good person, is holding her back. In a shocking move, Anxiety and her new crew literally bottle up joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, and banish them from headquarters. Now, our original 5 emotions find themselves suppressed, locked away in a vault in the back of Riley's mind. Their mission is clear. They have to get back to headquarters and restore Riley's true sense of self before Anxiety replaces it with a new one built on insecurity and the desperate need to fit in. Their journey back is a wild ride through the new landscapes of Riley's teenage mind. They navigate the sarcasm, a deep canyon where every word spoken is dripping with sarcasm. They try to hitch a ride on the stream of consciousness, a literal river of random thoughts, which is as chaotic as it sounds. They even have to sneak through the backlot of Riley's imagination, where they encounter old forgotten characters like a video game crush and a fluffy cartoon character from her toddler days. Meanwhile, back at headquarters, Anxiety is in complete control, and it's a disaster. She's running Riley ragged, fueled by a constant stream of what-ifs. What if I'm not good enough? What if my friends don't like the new me? What if I mess up in front of the coach? Under Anxiety's influence, Riley starts acting like someone she's not. She ditches her old friends Bree and Grace to hang out with Val and the popular crowd. She starts lying, pretending she knows all the same inside jokes and even sneaking into the coach's office to read her private notes. Desperate for any advantage, each decision driven by Anxiety creates a new, brittle, orange belief strand, which Anxiety uses to build a new, fragile sense of self. The original emotions see this happening and are horrified. They finally manage to break out of their vault with the help of those forgotten imagination characters. But their only hope is to retrieve Riley's original sense of self, which Anxiety had tossed into the back of her mind. They find it, but it's a long and difficult journey to get it back to headquarters. They have to climb up a massive avalanche of all the bad memories Anxiety has been creating and suppressing. It's a literal uphill battle against Riley's own negativity. The climax happens on the final day of hockey camp, during the big scrimmage. Riley is a mess. Anxiety is at the console, frantically pushing every button, creating a full-blown anxiety attack. Riley can't skate. She can't think. She's overwhelmed by a storm of negative thoughts. She ends up getting a penalty and is sent to the penalty box, completely defeated. Inside her mind, it's absolute chaos. A swirling vortex of anxiety has taken over headquarters, and Anxiety herself is trapped, unable to stop the storm she created. Just in the nick of time, Joy and the others burst back into headquarters, carrying the original sense of self. But they can't just replace the new one. Joy has another epiphany, one even more profound than her last. Riley isn't just one thing. She isn't just the good person Joy wanted her to be. And she isn't just the not good enough person anxiety fears. She is. She's all of it. She's kind. She's sometimes selfish. She's happy. She's confident. And she's incredibly anxious. All of these feelings, all of these memories, good and bad, make up who she is. Instead of fighting anxiety, Joy embraces her. She shows her that they don't have to control Riley's future. They just have to be there for her. Together, all 9 emotions work to dismantle the fragile, anxious sense of self and create a new one, a much more complex, messy, and beautiful one that incorporates every single part of Riley. In the real world, sitting in the penalty box, Riley takes a deep breath. She skates out, finds her old friends Bree and Grace, and apologizes. She plays the rest of the game, not for the coach, not for the popular kids, but for herself. In the end, Riley doesn't know if she made the team, but it doesn't matter as much anymore. She has reconnected with her friends and, more importantly, with herself. Back in headquarters, the 9 emotions look out at the newly formed, constantly changing sense of self. It's not perfect, and it's not simple, but it's authentically Riley. The console is big enough for everyone now. Life just got a whole lot more complicated, but with her full emotional team working together, Riley is ready for whatever comes next. It's a beautiful message that growing up is messy, and it's okay to not be okay. All of your feelings are valid, even the ones that feel overwhelming. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite films.